All right, hopefully everything's working fine. Audio's there. Okay, yeah. Let me hide our little chat box here so that it's not blocking off half the screen. I'm never quite satisfied with the UI when I'm streaming. Anyway, welcome to V-Rising. This is actually one of my favorite games around, and I'm just playing. Well, after getting beat up by bosses a lot in Where Winds Meet. Last time it was Pal World for relaxing, and though I do have a goal with Pal World, I don't have a specific goal with V-Rising. Maybe my goal is just to make sure that I have a base set up here, that just in case my friends decide to jump in and try and fight Dracula, I'll have gear and everything ready for them as well. But yeah.
I rise.
We're starting from the very beginning. I already played on this server before. Can't quite see out, though I get the feeling there'll be a lot of people already inhabiting the places. There's usually a lot of people at the start of a fresh server. It's only near the tail end that everybody just stops playing and their castles fall into ruin and everything. There isn't anything new with V-Rising. Just one of those games you play to just chill. It's surprisingly relaxing, even though it can be also like really challenging too. Should I do the tutorial? I mean, there's really no need to do it until I get outside. We can get the bone we need from the
I am missing key ingredients.
Wait, I might need to just do the primary attack to start off the tutorial. Yeah, I need to kill them until I get the... Yeah, okay, now I can see it. And honestly, there's like really no need to engage with anything in the graveyard. You can just break the fences and get the bones you need from the crypts. And then on your way out, you can just start crafting them immediately.
Yet another accomplishment. I am missing key ingredients.
I need my bone. Surprising. Okay, that ought to be enough. And since we started with East Farbane, we'll go with East Farbane here as well. I don't think this is the most ideal location. A lot of people tend to prefer the other side. But hey, I'll go with this side for now. Yeah, if you're looking for speedrunning tips, you're looking at the wrong stream, by the way. I just play this like very taking my time. As we're moving, I want to get a central location. Actually, let me take a look at the map. There should be a copper mine around here somewhere. I think this is it. And I want to set it up near there so that we don't have to do like too much copper farming. And as we go along, I'm gonna try and get the gears for the leather too. And the blood, the creature blood. There we go. Claim.
An achievement for sure.
Hit enemies using Shadow Bolt. Yeah, we'll do that on the way. I'm kind of taking the long way. I should have just gone straight to the road instead of running around here. This does give me time to max out Shadow Bolt though, which is okay. And we'll just get the... Why is the wolf a higher level?
Recognize my power.
If I die to a wolf... Wait, do I wait. Yeah, I thought I had my counter. I do have my counter. Just takes a while to come off cooldown. Now we want the wolves for the hide and everything. Just claim this as we move along. Oh.
Recognize my power.
Let's start crafting our
I
very
require
first set.
more resources to make that.
Need no bone. Surprisingly, bone's the one that's lacking. Yeah, we've got some bone from the deer as well, and there should be a bandit camp up these stairs. Let's get the 13% warrior blood for now. Oh, oops. I switched off my camera. Not you. Where? Okay, there we go. I'm playing on board as a window, so if I accidentally press something, it just completely disappears for me. Hoping to get more bone on the way, and not necessarily this, but hey, we'll take what we can get. Yeah, I'm still lacking bone. Another bandit game. I see a treasure chest in there. An early loot might be nice. Now he has 18% blood. Do I just get it? Sure. Even if he takes some damage, we'll just get it. And hope I don't die here. Ow. Pick all these, and we should be coming up to the copper camp. Surprisingly, I'm not seeing too many people on the server at the moment. It's not the most popular server, so it is understandable that there might not be anyone around.
My blood, restore my body.
Yeah, just the general ambience and the sound of the game is very relaxing. And they did a good job with the music. Like, even your castle music is like oddly relaxing. Yeah, this area is not occupied. Surprise. But then this is an off season, so not many people are actually playing it, even if this is a PvE server. And we have here some skellies you can get bone from. Hey, did I not have enough for the bone guard chest piece as well? Okay, now, wow. I should have taken some time to actually get enough bone from the starting area, because finding skeletons out in the wild and finding bone out in the wild isn't as easy as that. We are in the spot I need though. This ought to be the logging camp, this is the copper camp, so yes. Unfortunately, in my hubris to like move really quickly, I have completely overevaluated the amount of bone I got without killing any of the guards inside. There should be like a little bone summoning circle up here too, so we might be able to get some bone from them. And I think the moose drops some bone too. If I can hit it without running away. Yeah, early on where your movement speed is low. Not quite as fun. Just feed on it. Make things a lot easier. Rugged hide. I mean, we kind of need that too, but what I'm really looking for is bone. There should be like a little pillar here with skeletons around. I'm not sure. This is infinite though, and we might not get enough because we're getting like 10 from each of these guys. Like, just barely.
An achievement for sure.
Bone axes, and I need bone for the weapons too. Oh, there is someone here, but it's been abandoned. Yeah, I was very surprised that there wasn't anyone here because almost everyone tries to take locations near the copper camp, right? Or at least that's the feeling from someone like me who mainly plays PvE. We just don't want to run around too much. Yeah, these guys aren't giving us any bone. There should be a little camp here. With a little luck, we might have bone in the chest for us. Why do I feel like somebody actually attacked these guys too? See a patrol coming up, and no, that is a Tristan. Not someone you want to face so early on. And he's following quite a ways. He'll usually lay off around the base areas, but he's still going. And he has the speed to follow me too. Oh, this is... We are in a bit of a bind now. Shady people, help me. Okay, never mind, he's gone. Definitely not what I was expecting at the start, to run into Tristan there. I don't think I've ever run into Tristan there. I usually just run into like normal mobs or Lydia. Oh, there are people playing. Like, here's another territory that's being occupied. Again, relatively near the copper mine. Bone axes, bone mace. We don't need a bone sword, thankfully. It's good to get any seeds you can early. Claim.
Yet another accomplishment.
Azrael. That is a new name for me. I don't think I've seen an Azrael on this server before. Right. What is happening here? Yeah, somebody is... I can't tell if somebody is actually playing around this area or I'm just running into half-dead mobs by complete luck. We'll do a loop around and get to the area near the copper camp before it gets too early. Not too late, I mean. Not too early. Oh, okay, that's dangerous. The poison might actually kill me here. Yep. Ooh.
I cannot go on.
This is what you get when you get too confident. Now imagine if we were in a hardcore server. That would be the end of my play right here. End of my playthrough right there. Luckily, the only thing I dropped were resources. But I want that sack back, and I want to defeat that flower. Just for the chance that we might get some seeds, though that might not be possible since it's almost daytime. Long run back. Not entirely sure where Alpha is around this area. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it before daytime. We're moving way too slow. Oh, you can build on this territory too. Interesting. This is a nice starting base for... just visually, I mean, right? Okay, now we have a corpse pile. I feel like I'm running into strong creatures left and right. Oh, my counter's still on. Oh, I thought he was attacking the moose. He was actually attacking me. Oh, maybe he was attacking the moose and accidentally attacked me. Okay, our stuff is right over there. The whole area is lit up though, so not ideal. I am not in the shade at all. I need... yeah. Oh, come on. Okay. Unluckily, we were still...
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
infected by poison.
Blood
Hey.
sustains me.
Just that is enough to lower us to like 10% of our health. And I'm not in the shade either.
Sanguine regeneration.
Yeah, we're killing this plant just for revenge, even if it takes the entire day. And for the chance to get seeds, of course. Wait till our cooldowns come back here for a bit. When did I even get poisoned? I didn't even realize I got poisoned.
Death is not the end.
My previous container. Well, at least it's almost dead now. I'm really missing wolf form. I doubt anyone's gonna steal a bunch of wood and bone, but you never know. Hey, more skeletons. Don't usually see their patrol during the daytime, though. All of this could have been avoided if I was patient enough during the graveyard and not running around. Like, if I had been patient enough to pick up the bone, we would not have needed to go out of the camp and run into these things. Nope, another one? Was only there for the blood rose, but we already have a vendetta target for us. There's no reason to go die to another one. Third time's the charm. Third time's the charm. You know what? Let me get this. Pollen, no seeds. I'm running past that exact corpse file once again. Oh, now it's dead. And all the trouble I got for all that trouble. I only got some Hellas Clarions. Sorry, let me respond to this. There we go. See a random message. Now, back to near the copper mine. This place is occupied. It's abandoned, but I want to keep it in case those guys come back. They might want to have the copper area, and we can probably just collect wood on our way there. There is a random group over there, but I don't know who it is. But they have abandoned their base over there, so I'm just gonna let them keep it. Like, you can disable bases that have been abandoned, but hey, we're just gonna... they might log back in. It looks like they just started and then stopped and didn't have time to log back in. Yeah, this base over there. Usually, this is where we set up last time, because this is right next to the copper camp, right? And you can see that they've cleared this entire area for something. There isn't any vegetation or anything here. But it is grayed out, so it's not occupied. So I will gladly make a small base in this little area. Yeah, there's really no need to do that though. Yeah, you kind of want to have the stone and the shade from the trees after all. So let me once again move my chat down so that it's not overlapping the map. There we go. Doesn't look too bad now.
An achievement for sure.
An achievement for sure. Well, this is already an ideal location. We can build the castle heart over here.
My castle requires more blood.
I might need to find a lot more stuff. I clear out the trees here though. So we can place down some palisades that you kind of don't need just for the tutorial. Like having an open base is perfectly okay for this first area. Yeah, why exactly are you trying to get your weapon score up to like 13k anyway? I don't quite understand why you want to do it.
Yet another accomplishment.
I mean, I can actually place another type of coffin down. Oh wait, is this the Halloween coffin? This must be the Halloween coffin. Place a small chest and a Miss Razier, for which we need a bunch of stone. Typical. What? Your gear score doesn't have anything to do with investment on skills. Oh wait, the talent tree stuff. Okay, I understand. Yeah, no. It's the way you're saying. Because the link is indirect. Like you were saying, you can use the points to invest on the skill, but you're not using the gear score points. You're using the talent tree points. That's the thing. Specifics, my good dude. Specifics. Enough for two. Surprising. I'll put this while during the night. Basic crafting and refinement. It's a Girl, sawmill, and it's refinement, right? Yep, we should be fine with one for now. Put in all our lumber. And do a lot of cutting down trees. I'm gonna cut down the trees on the periphery first. Yeah, I know you're playing in such a way that you just feel like it's grinding, but personally I just can't do that. It's the one thing I hate about gacha games. I mean, I'm enjoying where it wins me a lot, especially the bosses. But grinding out materials and trying to optimize for some invisible challenge that we're probably never gonna do is not something I like doing. It would have made more sense if we are jumping online and trying to do the online multiplayer content. But so far, the solo content doesn't quite need a higher gear score. Thankfully, not yet. At least until you get to the stuff in Kaifeng, which I am technically there, but not doing. Okay, let's put this into the sawmill again, keep it running. Need a bunch of planks. Oh, that was it. I only got like a very, very few planks. Speaking of which, did you finally get that archery challenge you were having so much trouble with?
My blood reserves run low.
Why I'm not breaking? Because there's no point in trying to break until the game forces you to. By the time you need to break, you probably have like all the materials you need it's better to look up the materials you need and make sure you have those in hand so that you can immediately face the enemies in the area on the same level. So I need to find some blood. There should be. Could try attacking the guys on. So I don't think that breaking or not breaking has anything to do with the trials, because it plops you in at max strength regardless. Not a few more damage. If you break the limit of your world and you did not upgrade to anyhow, enemies will get extremely tanky in these games. It's not a few more damage. Yeah, exactly. Well, the only reason I'm not breaking is because I have not reached that point in the story where I kind of need to break. That's all. Like, once the story says, hey, you need to be a certain level to do this next content, then okay, I'll probably break that limit point. But I'll also check, like, all the upgrade materials I need and probably stockpile on my stamina so that I can immediately just jump in and start farming for stuff, which I can do. Did I build another stall mill? I feel like having one is slowing things down here. Let's clear out. This is completely unnecessary. We don't need it, but hey. Block my unit, please. Eight planks and I need stone. Yeah. That's... well, I don't need to explain it to you anymore, but the basic gist of breaking world levels is that all the enemies are getting stronger along with you. But when you do that, the materials and weapons and everything you're getting is also increasing by a certain grade, so... yeah. There is that. But honestly, if you're trying to get the highest stuff, what do I need for this? Rugged hide. I think we have enough to make everything. Yeah. I'll just go chop down some trees in the meantime. But yeah, honestly, if you're trying to reach the highest gear score, you will need to break. And I think for you, if you're looking for bamboo cut weapons, you have to be farming Chianye, because she drops the bamboo cut stuff, right? Yeah, I'll get myself some planks from here. The Abyss guy? Do you mean Void King? Or is there somebody else I don't know? Void King should be faster. Now, Void King should be faster considerably. Because Chianye has that one move. Yeah, but you can defeat Void King in under a minute. Yanye usually takes 2 minutes, so I'm not sure that is the most ideal way of thinking about it.
This isn't working.
Yeah, that's a little too high for me. I need the stone though. I sort of see you coming. I sort of see what you mean, but Void King can be defeated like really quickly. The problem with Xianye is that most of the time it's very challenging to even do her in under 2 minutes. Because she's scripted to do like jump stuff all around the map, all around the arena at 1 minute, and then she'll shift between each of her phases at 2 minutes each. So yeah. Yeah, Void King you can defeat in under 1 minute easy. Xianye in under 1 minute, that seems like very challenging. Yeah, it's impossible. There's no way you can beat Xianye in 1 minute. 2 minutes I can understand. That's totally fine. But it's going to be very difficult because she's at around 1 minute she's going to do the phase transition, so you have no choice but to wait until she gets down. And then once she goes into phase 2, if you drop her HP below 50%, she'll go into Ice Phase 2. So there's that as well. Not an easy thing to do. What can I make with the resources I have? I have a lot being made. Increase your gear load by crafting stronger. Okay, but what am I missing? A cloak? Technically speaking, this should be the... Wait, I need some copper to raise my gear level. That's why. Wait. No, I can't use anything copper because I can't refine. Oh, never mind. I can refine to the copper mines. No, even Xianye actually drops bamboo cut because I've done that so many times because that was the first boss I practiced. Heartseeker I think it's Bellstrike Umbra, unless they changed it. Now, Heartseeker you can do in under 2 minutes, not Xianye. Heart is bamboo? Really? I wonder if they changed it with the recent patch, because I feel like... Because I have a bunch of bamboo cut stuff from defeating Xianye over and over. Okay. Maybe I'm mixing up the two, but yeah. Regardless, what I meant to say is that yes, you can do Heartseeker in under 2 minutes. That's totally fine. If it's Heartseeker, I understand where you're coming from. Like Heartseeker and Void King are around the same. Heartseeker is actually easier because her level is always scripted to be lower than the level of the player by 5, I think. If you're max level, she should be lower than you by 5. So if you are maxed out on your world, you can farm Heartseeker a lot easier than Void King. So yeah, now I understand. You meant Heartseeker, not Xianye. That's what you meant. Because if you're doing Xianye in under 2 minutes, that is some crazy talk right there. Oh, I should have gotten the worker for the blood. Yeah, because I was comparing Void King and Tianye. That's why. Void King and Heartseeker, I understand. That makes a lot more sense. And even after beating Tianye, you see that where we got confused is it's the same with Tianye. If you beat Tianye's challenge, you immediately spawn outside her sight, so you can try it again immediately. Oh, I'm actually full on stuff. I should have dropped some of this in the chest before I came over here. You know what? I'm just gonna get as much copper as we can before I run over to base. Luckily, the copper mine is right next to my base, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Honestly, I might have tried the quicker way of doing this by heading directly to the mines and having Arrow just break the copper for us. Okay, yeah, that's a sign that my stuff is full. I need to return to base. We'll need a lot more stone too. We want to upgrade stuff. Castle Heart Essence is low. Yeah, no worries. I mean, I've already done this. I'm just making up the base so that when you guys jump in, if you guys jump in, we'll have something ready. Oh, I'm lacking stone. Wow, okay. Take the flowers and the pollen. I'll keep that. Coarse thread. Might just build another chest here. Ideally, we should have had enough stone to make like two furnaces. One, because I can then slowly gear up to copper. But as long as we get copper, that should be fun. Oh, there's... These guys are a bit high level, though. There's a stalker in there. That's gonna be the problem. They're the stalker. Oh, never mind. You actually saw me. Yeah, I kind of wish I was on copper just so that I could use my special attacks in between. I get the feeling that even though we got these guys out, the carriage is still moving. Yeah, it's still moving. Oh, the stalker. Oh, I don't have my counter. Yeah, we gotta be very careful with that soccer. I'm gonna try and get my HP up here. Oh, the ox is throwing this again. Knock it off. Yeah, she's doing like a ton of damage to me. Okay, now we can just safely take whatever's in this chest. And I got some research materials. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to grind all. This is the part about playing games like this that is kinda annoying, right? You put in all the effort to unlock everything in the game, and then all of a sudden, yeah. When the servers are reset, you have to do it all over again. Wolves. Oh, very high level wolves. I accidentally used my feed. What are you? You are 82, okay. That's perfectly fine with me. I'll take care of the 65. The dash. Can I just open this chest in peace? Thank you very much. I came out to get stone and I haven't gotten enough stone. Just defeating enemies over and over. Surprisingly, this base location doesn't have that much stone. And you need a ton of it early on, and there's a... Oh, that's the ox we were fighting a second ago. Take the paper. Oh, there we go. Some stone. I'll see if I can get... I think each of the nodes are like 100, and we need... Yeah, I need to get like 5 more nodes of this to be... to have enough resources to make 2 furnaces, otherwise we're gonna be waiting for a while. But if I can make this one, I can probably just head over to find Alpha. Increase our movement speed in the meanwhile, and hope I do not get killed by Alpha. Clay and fruits of fire. My kingdom for stone. 821. I might actually be in Alpha's lair, because this seems like a... this seems like a wolf den right here. Oh no, never mind. It might be this abandoned camp. It's on the road. Wolf dens are not usually on the road, are they? Yeah, no way the oxen is gonna be heading towards Alpha's lair. Okay, we have enough to make 2 furnaces. I'll just go back for now. Doubt anyone's gonna try and destroy it on this server. So it's perfectly safe to keep our base open. And I should feed my castle some blood. Castle Heart, take as much as you can carry, and do not starve on my watch. Let's make 2 here. Blocked by sawmill. I'll make 1 more chest too, just so we have some space to drop all these resources I'm gathering. Not the most efficient start, but hey, we'll work what we have. Not even sure. Yeah, not really thinking of about what I'm putting inside, so put all the cloth in here, stone, planks, I'll keep on hand. clay I'd put in the other chest. Along with the fiber, we'll probably need a lot more of in the future. Put the gems in here. And the paper and the books, as well as the coin. Yeah. That'll be good enough for the start. I have a bunch of tainted hearts on me. How much do you need for anything copper remotely? 16 copper ingots. Okay, we're gonna be waiting a while. Thankfully, we have a bunch of planks, so we're not lacking in planks. Might just chop down the rest of these trees. And feed it to the sawmill while we go. Or I might just head down back to the copper camp and farm the rest of those nodes. Make sure we have enough copper for a while. Don't want that to be our bottleneck. Looks like the enemies respawn really quickly. Not the chest though. Ah. I see you. Alchemy lab flooring. Getting a lot of tech very early on. Are you a worker? You are a worker, but you're only 1%. Not ideal. Like all the enemies have spawned, but not the nodes. Like, can farm stone. Ideally, I would have wanted copper. There has to be some copper nodes around here somewhere. No? No. Interesting. Yeah, the only thing remaining is just the stone nodes, which is not exactly what we want. I took the risk. It was not worth it. That aim. Reinforced bone sword. Looks like I didn't need to make any of those. I'll drop the sword in here. And the spear. Yeah, get rid of that. Don't need it. I wonder if someone else started farming. Not expecting to run out of... run out of copper so quickly. Or was that just me farming all the copper there? 9. Should have enough to make one weapon. And that, for now, will be the copper mace. Wait, where did I put all the planks at? Just so that we can farm more copper in the main mine. I feel like I need another chest now. Yeah, I am just seriously missing our old base right now. Having everything so organized and ready. And then coming back to this. drop the bone in here. And by now, our copper should be ready. And I can unlock a blood tracking and find Alpha. Technically speaking, I don't even need to go after Alpha. I could go after... Yeah, okay, Alpha is nowhere near here. It says far away. Healy is a lot closer, but it's gonna be hard to fight Healy during the daytime. Sorry, just taking a sip of water. Okay, you know what? You know what? We're gonna risk it. It's almost nighttime. It's gonna be a blood moon. I have 82% creature blood. This increases my healing, my health, and my movement speed. And we're not playing on brutal, so I won't need to hide from Keely's disappearing act. And the one thing I kind of want with Re-Rising is just the ability to change your the mouse size, because I sometimes have trouble seeing where my mouse cursor is. Okay, not ideal. We are in the sunlight. Let's drag them out to the shade. Man versus bear. Who will win? Bear. Bear versus vampire? Well, thankfully bear was low, so we could just feed and finish it off. Yeah, okay. I see a 94 rogue. That's a Keely. I wonder if spawn rates are higher for these blood types in the official servers. Okay, okay. Oh, I accidentally killed the 94% rogue. I mean, it's okay. We do still have like very high creature blood, so we're not completely in the red, so to speak. Ow. I have no idea how to dodge that. Get those health orbs.
Freeze!
And nowhere. Nowhere near difficult as our brutal and counterpart for sure.
So this is the end. So be it.
So be it.
I recognize my power.
Rufus should be nearby as well. I'll probably try and get Rufus while we still have the point. What am I gonna get? The initial stuff you get ain't really good for ice. At least I don't feel like it is compared to your blood spells. I might as well get the counter because I want to go in and check for chests. Any leather, coarse thread, because we're going to be needing that quite a bit soon. Ring up the Dustwasher. Getting really lucky with the research rocks. I'm really lucky. I'm not entirely sure why. Some seeds. Okay. Just ignore those guys over there. We're just here looking for the loot before we try and run to Rufus. Redstone. Another thing we needed to find. Silver. Not sure I want that in my inventory, but we'll have it. Rufus should be. Where is the logging camp? I don't even remember where it is now. Bad camping. Okay, logging camp. Rufus should be around here. Unfortunately, I still don't have Alpha, so we'll be traveling by foot. It's not ideal. I am gonna ignore you. We've died enough to you today. I swear that's like a wolf den. And this is the area where Rufus is, right? I'm so confused at the moment. I'm tracking a lot of trouble here. Take care of the range and group these guys up so that we can bonk them on the head with the mace. Ideally, I wanted to take those guys without getting hit so that we didn't have to this time heal them. But we do have an okay amount of time to deal with Rufus before the sun starts shining and things go from bad to worse real soon. Let's take care of the mobs in the background. That was a 60 worker. Maybe I should have kept him around. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want to deal with the Rufus with the workers. And yeah, I know most people just rush them, and most people can actually deal with Rufus even with the workers around, but I am not one of those people. We'll play it safe.
Lucky me. A new decoration for the front gate just walked in.
A new decoration for the front gate. I'm so happy I'm playing on a normal server for a change, because Rufus's aim is actually really good. And he will track the player while he's aiming.
You're dead on your feet.
But on normal, he loses track of you like really quickly.
I'm gonna call you target practice. I'll end this quick. Start running.
I'm not even using my attack here.
Think you're quick on your feet. You're dead on your feet. Live
Yeah.
by the sword. Die by the sword.
Considerably easy.
Taste of knowledge.
Now, unlock this. Take a look at what we get from Rufus. I didn't remember what we get. Is it a blood spell? I feel like it was a blood spell. And I am... Oh, we need to store this. Yeah, it was a blood spell. Oh, blood rage. It's great when you get the range weapons later, but not right now. Do I want to see if I can actually track Alpha, though? Am I even tracking Alpha? Close. Okay. Well, I'll try to get to Alpha while it's still Blood Moon. Very close. I need an imminent. Okay, there he is. I kind of... After playing on a brutal server and getting to this, it's a different feeling, because Alpha is very dangerous on brutal. He has it with one attack where he jumps in the air, and if he catches you, he will just empty out your entire HP bar. On normal, it is a very chill experience in comparison.
I feel there is no space in my inventory.
Ah,
An achievement for sure.
let me throw away some stuff we don't need. Reinforcement mace, reinforcement mace I don't need. I kind of want the stone though. And the leather. I'll be needing a bunch of these. Yeah, and Alpha.
My bags are filled.
Alpha will allow us to turn into a wolf,
Step into a new skin.
so that we can quickly head back to base. It's not the fastest, until we upgrade it later. With passives. I think that's okay for the first night's hunt. We got like 3. Errol is very far away. Gorswine should be nearby. But I want us to track Gorswine and wait until he meets Lydia, because that makes things a lot easier. The movement speed on the creature blood is amazing. Ah, we didn't even have enough to make the new stuff either, so unfortunately. Our plans gone for now. I'll make one more chest because we are full on items again. Not even gonna bother arranging it for now because this is gonna be a temporary base, right? Everything we see here is just being placed in here temporarily until we can move to the center of Dunwall. Dunwall? Oh, Dunleap, yeah. Dunwall is another franchise. We'll take out the plants and actually put all the gems in here. There's leather in the other chest too. I took it out. Never mind. I'll take you out. Put the leather in. Production materials. Maybe I'll put all the production materials in here. Nah. We have one morning lily seed. And one chest for books entirely, huh? I need to get a research desk up running as soon as possible. So this doesn't take... Wait, I shouldn't have a research desk now, right? Crafting, general, knowledge. Do we have enough paper? Yeah, okay, we can make this. Where are my planks? In the sawmill? Let's place a library here. A very compact base. I'm not even going to bother with walls for now. And we'll take out all the books so that it saves us some storage space.
Recognize my power.
I don't even have space to put in those. You. Unlock. We got the Merciless Copper Axe, which is very nice. Shadewalker. Is Shadewalker the one with movement? I think it is the one with movement. Yeah, okay. And I have enough leather to actually make the Shadewalker's chest, but I need 2 pieces to get the movement speed, so I'm not gonna upgrade it immediately. Now, I should probably make a leather refining thing too. And then we defeat the Keeley, we should be able to do it with all those rugged mats to use. My intention was to not make it very base-like, but I'm slowly expanding. It's like a very Tetris-like base right now. Do I want to clear these out just so it's a bit neater? We need stone for ground, right? Castle foundation, yeah, stone.
This will not work.
Oh, there's a stone node right here. That's why I couldn't. You don't need to do this at all, and this is a PvE server. No one's actually gonna come in here and steal things. Especially if you're logging in daily and making sure your castle heart is well fed. Like, we have 2 days before anyone can mess with this on this server. Alright, take out all the rugged hide we got. Hey, it's already in my inventory. Never mind. Start making leather, because we're going to be needing a lot of it. And if I am lucky, the copper mines, the copper that's nearby should have respawned as well. He's in these two. Let that be our gem and plant chest, I guess. Nope, put the blood rose back in. We are gonna put in... Wait, I can't even find it. Where is it? Did I not take it? No, I can't even tell. Sulfur. Stone.
I require more resources to make that. I am missing key ingredients.
Yeah, just use up all our rats to make the salad while we're moving. Put some of this stuff into the soil. The tannery should do quick work while we're working on it. If I get a reinforced, if I can make a reinforced copper base, I should be able to move on to iron, even if it's a little risky. So we won't unlock iron until we defeat Quincy, so really no point. Now, looks like all the coppers respawned. You're not gonna get too much copper from over here, but hey, every little bit helps. Especially while we go hunt down the rest of the wee bugs. The chest over here. Did I open you? I did open you.
My blood reserves run low.
Yeah, if you're gonna have to feed, I'm gonna feed on one of the workers just for that extra resource gathering. It's only a slight boost at this level. 13.1, well that is not slight, that is pretty okay. So how much silver am I carrying that is actually damaging me? It's just 2 silver coins. And being very fickle here. The fact that I'm carrying just 2 silver coins. Another rat. Paper, which we're gonna need a ton of. And that's the one resource I feel like you need through the entire game. Paper, scrolls. They made a good job to make sure that none of the resources end up feeling like it's gonna go to waste. Might as well farm the stoneware here, right? Because I will be lacking in stone in my own base, because don't seem to be like enough nodes to like really help us out. What, another one? Another carriage. And this one doesn't seem to be being guarded by anyone, surprisingly. Now there is this guy in the back. This thief. Oh wait, they are being guarded, I just don't see them. That is an odd route for this to take. Yeah, I feel like this is actually glitched. And somehow, I'm guessing the actual escorts for this are waiting somewhere until the carriage gets... It was glitched. It completely disappeared. The moment I turned my camera, yeah, I see you. I see you. This was where it was actually supposed to be. Exactly what I thought happened. I might just be able to get this without triggering these two until the contents inside are dropped. And we'll let the wolves deal with them for now. It's unfortunate because this is like good creature blood right here. Okay, it's not too higher level, but I'll take it. Oh, oh come on. That rogue actually killed the wolf. I wanted the blood. It was a pretty funny instance. Yeah, because I had a feeling normally they just follow the road, right? So for some reason, its pathing must have bugged out and it went into the copper mine. So it was left defenseless during that time. Okay, yeah, not too much, unfortunately. Would have been nice if we had gotten like 4 nodes of copper, but hey, we'll take what we can get. I'll probably use the copper coins I have to get the recipe book for the Shadewalker set, because I like the movement rather than the damage. I put the Hill Clarence here as well. Maybe I should start farming the seeds already. Like, okay, you know what? Sure, why not? Assuming I can. I need plant fiber for this, though. Let's place a few here. And just put down the seeds for now. Start on our little garden early. Increase the chance of us getting more seeds in the process. You know what? It's getting late on my end, and I'm actually gonna call it. I'm intended to go for 2 hours, but unfortunately, I started way too late today. So yeah, I'll probably do a bit off stream so that we can move on to Dunley at least, where things get interesting. Or I might just do a lot of farming prep, and then we can go after the bosses on stream. Either way, that's gonna be it for tonight for me. If anyone's watching, take care and good night, and wherever you are, stay safe.